everyone. Welcome back to Best English Channel.
Hello everyone, and a very, very warm welcome back to Best English Channel. We are so happy you have joined us today.
Yes, welcome. I am Hannah, and I am here with my co-host Lucas. We are sitting in a very cozy place today. There is a soft light, and it feels very safe here. How are you feeling today, Lucas?
You know, Hannah, I am feeling very peaceful now. But I will be honest with our listeners. Last night, I felt a little bit of fear.
Oh, what happened? Did you hear a strange noise?
No, nothing like that. I was just thinking about the future. I was thinking about my family, my health, and all the things that could go wrong. My heart started to beat very fast.
I understand that feeling. We call that the shadow. It's when your mind starts to imagine bad things. I think many of our listeners feel this way too. Maybe they worry about their jobs or their children or even their English exams.
Exactly. Fear is a very loud voice. And that is why today's topic is so important.
It is very special, very deep, and very necessary.
Today we are talking about how to overcome fear with faith.
We want to talk about how to stand strong even when you feel afraid.
We are going to learn how to turn our "what if something bad happens" into "I know God is with me."
And as always, we will speak slowly and clearly. We want this to be a time of learning for your English and a time of healing for your heart.
We will have many moments to repeat sentences. Please, if you are alone, say them out loud. If you are on a bus, you can whisper them. It helps your tongue and your spirit.
Let's start with some simple sentences to push away the shadows. Repeat after me. I am not afraid.
I am not afraid.
God is my protector.
God is my protector.
Faith is stronger than fear.
Faith is stronger than fear. That feels better. Hannah, I think people often feel ashamed when they're afraid. They think, if I have faith, I should never be scared.
That is a mistake. Even the bravest people in the Bible felt fear. The difference is what they did with that fear. They didn't let the fear drive the car. They let God drive the car.
I love that. Let's talk about how we can let God drive.
Lucas, let's explain what fear is. In simple English, fear is like a false alarm.
A false alarm? Like a fire alarm that rings when there is no fire.
Exactly. Sometimes your mind rings a big, loud bell. It says, danger, danger, something bad is coming. But often, there is no fire. It is just our imagination. But faith is the flashlight.
Oh, I like that metaphor.
Imagine you are in a dark room. You hear a noise. You feel very scared. But then, you turn on a flashlight. You see that the noise was just a small curtain moving in the wind.
So the light doesn't change the noise, but it shows you the truth of the noise.
Yes, faith shows us the truth. The truth is that God is bigger than the noise. The Bible says in Psalm 23:4, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me.
The valley of the shadow. That means it's dark and you can't see clearly. But the verse doesn't say the shadow disappears. It says, I will fear no evil because you are with me.
God is the shepherd. A sheep is small and weak. A sheep cannot fight a lion. But a sheep is not afraid when the shepherd is holding the staff.
So, our job is not to be big and strong. Our job is to stay close to the shepherd.
Repeat practice. God is my shepherd.
God is my shepherd.
I am safe with God.
I am safe with God.
Fear is a false alarm.
Fear is a false alarm.
That is the concept. But Lucas, when the alarm is ringing very loud in our heads, it's hard to remember the flashlight. How do we actually turn the light on?
That is what our framework is for. We have a 3-step plan to help you stand strong. We call these the 3 keys to courage.
Step 1 is name the fear.
Fear loves to stay in the dark. It likes to be a big, blurry cloud.
Blurry means you can't see the edges. It just feels like everything is bad.
Yes. Step 1 is to look at the cloud and say exactly what it is. Are you afraid of losing money? Are you afraid of what people think of you? Are you afraid of being alone?
When we give fear a name, it becomes smaller. It's like a monster in a movie. It's scary until you see it in the light.
Go to God and say, Lord, I am specifically afraid of, name your fear. I name my fear. I bring my fear into the light. Repeat after me. I name my fear.
I name my fear.
I bring my fear into the light.
I bring my fear into the light.
Lord, I am honest with you.
Lord, I am honest with you. Step 2 is hold the hand.
This is the most emotional part. Imagine a little child walking through a busy, loud street. The child is very small. The cars are very big.
The child would be very scared.
But what if the child is holding their father's hand? A big, strong hand.
Then the child feels brave. They might still see the cars, but they know they won't be hit because the Father is holding them.
God's hand is always there. To hold the hand means to pray a connect prayer. It's not asking for things. It's just saying, Lord, I feel your hand. I know you are here. Don't let me go. Repeat after me. I hold God's hand.
I hold God's hand.
God will never let me go.
God will never let me go.
I am safe in God's hand.
I am safe in God's hand. The third step is keep walking.
Fear wants to make you paralyzed.
Paralyzed means you cannot move. You are stuck in one place.
Yes. Fear says, don't try. Don't speak English. Don't go to that meeting. Just stay home and hide.
But faith says, take one small step.
Exactly. You don't have to run a marathon. You just have to do the next right thing. If you are afraid to speak English, just say hello to one person. If you are afraid of a bill, just make a plan for $1.
When we move our feet, the fear starts to lose its power.
Repeat after me. I will not stay stuck.
I will not stay stuck.
I take one small step today.
I take one small step today.
God leads me forward.
God leads me forward. Name it. Hold the hand and keep walking. Those are the 3 keys. Lucas, I have a story about a woman who had to use these 3 keys in a very dark valley.
Oh, please share it. I think a story helps us see how this works when life is really hard.
This is the story of a woman named Clara. Clara was 35 years old, and she lived in a small apartment. She was a very quiet person. She had a very big shadow. Clara had a problem with social anxiety. That means she was very afraid to talk to people or be in groups. Her false alarm was always ringing. Every time she went to the grocery store, her mind said, "Everyone is looking at you. They think you are strange. You are going to say something wrong."
That sounds very exhausting. Her life must have felt very small.
It was. She stayed in her apartment most of the time, but Clara wanted to grow in her faith. She wanted to join a small Bible study group at her church, but that was exactly what she was afraid of. She sat in her car outside the church for 3 weeks. Every week, she would drive there, feel the fear, and drive home. She felt like a failure.
What happened on the 4th week?
She decided to use the 3 keys. First, she used step 1, name the fear. She sat in her car and said out loud, I am afraid that people will judge me.
Once she said it, did it feel different?
She said it felt like a balloon losing air. Then she did. Step 2, hold the hand. She closed her eyes and imagined Jesus sitting in the passenger seat. She said, "Lord, hold my hand. I am going to walk through that door, but only if you come with me."
And step 3?
She didn't try to be the leader of the group. She just took one step. She opened the car door. Then she walked to the church door. Then she sat in a chair.
Did the fear go away?
No, her heart was still beating fast, but she was holding the hand. She stayed for the whole hour. At the end, a woman came to her and said, "Clara, I am so glad you are here. I was nervous to come today too."
Wow. So the other person was afraid too.
Yes, Clara realized that the false alarm was lying to her. She wasn't invisible, and people weren't judging her. She realized that she could be afraid and brave at the same time. Today, Clara leads that group. She still feels the shadow sometimes, but she has her flashlight. Repeat practice. I can be afraid and brave.
I can be afraid and brave.
I am not alone in my fear.
I am not alone in my fear.
God is with me in the car and in the church.
God is with me in the car and in the church. What an inspiring story, Hannah. It shows us that we don't have to wait for the fear to go away before we act.
Exactly. So, Lucas, let's give our listeners a courage routine for their day.
In the morning, do the breath of power. Breathe in and say, "God has not given me a spirit of fear." Breathe out and say, "but of power, love, and a sound mind."
That is a verse from 2 Timothy 1-7. It's a great one to memorize.
During the day, if you feel a "what if" thought like, "what if I lose my job?" immediately say, "even if that happens, God is with me." Change the "what if" to "even if."
In the evening, do a safety check. Before you sleep, tell God 3 things that made you feel safe today. Thank you for my warm bed. Thank you for your word. Thank you for your peace.
This trains your brain to look for safety instead of looking for danger. Repeat after me. God gives me power and love.
God gives me power and love.
Even if life is hard, God is good.
Even if life is hard, God is good.
I am safe in God's care.
I am safe in God's care. Before we say goodbye, we want you to think about these questions.
Question 1. What is the false alarm that is ringing in your head today? What is it saying?
Question 2. Are you trying to walk alone, or are you holding God's hand?
Question 3. What is one small step, just one, that you can take today, even if you feel afraid?
We have reached the end of our episode.
We hope your heart feels a little bit lighter now.
If you can, please close your eyes.
Imagine you are walking on a path at night. It is very quiet. You can see the shadows of the trees.
You feel a little bit of worry, but then you look to your right. Jesus is walking there. He is much taller than you. He has a kind face.
He is holding a lantern that shows you exactly where to put your foot. He reaches down and takes your hand. His hand is warm and very strong.
He says, "I have walked this path before. I know the way. You don't have to see the end of the path. You only have to see me."
You feel the fear melting away. The shadows are still there, but they are just shadows. They cannot hurt you. You are with the King of Kings.
Stay in that peace for a moment. You are safe. You are loved. You are brave.
Let's say our final affirmations together. Speak them with faith. I walk with the King.
I walk with the King.
My future is safe in God's hands.
My future is safe in God's hands.
Fear has no power over me.
Fear has no power over me.
Today, I am brave.
Today, I am brave. We are so proud of you for learning and growing with us.
May the Lord bless you and protect you. May He quiet the false alarms and give you His perfect peace.
If you know someone who is feeling afraid today, please share this episode with them. Let's be a light together.
We will see you next time. Goodbye and God bless you.